An estimated 4 in 10 children begin life with domestic animals, as Bill Strickland on his online blog states. When I was younger, I always wanted to own my own pet because I thought it would be cool and I'd be able to tell everybody that I actually owned my own pet. So the first pet that my parents got me was a goldfish, and I named him Goldie. He taught me how to be responsible by feeding him every day and cleaning his bowl and just taking care of him in general. Even if someone has a family pet growing up, that'd be perfect. It can teach them a lot about how to be responsible and respectful towards other animals. My family and I actually right now have a golden retriever, and her name is Oshi. Every kid should own a pet while growing up. Now that I've shared with you what I'm going to talk about, let's look at the problem with kids that don't grow up with a pet have. Shelters are overflowing with animals that need to be taken care of. As PETA's blog states, fortunate and homeless and unwanted animals are being brought into the shelter every day. It's sad to think that all those animals being brought in, and none of them, or I shouldn't say none, but a lot of them aren't being taken out of the shelter. It's not like they're going to be killed or anything, but they just don't have anybody to interact with every day. So it would be nice to see families just going and seeing the dogs and cats, or if they'd even like to purchase one, to bring them back and play with their kids. Without pets, a lot of kids can become lonely. With all the social media and online kids have nowadays, it seems like it's harder to make friends because they're always on watching TV or on the computer and stuff. Now that we've covered the problem with kids not having a pet, let's move on to the cause. Without a pet or two growing up, kids may not really know the issue about animal abuse. It seems like throughout the U.S., a lot of animals are being abused more and more every day, and it seems like a lot of the times we are not catching them. You see videos on Facebook or Twitter, like the social media, of animals sometimes being abused, and it's just sad. It also seems like kids may be becoming more aggressive because it seems like if kids have an animal or a pet growing up, they can always go to it for help or just if they're having a bad day. After looking at the cause of kids not having pets, let's finish with the solution. Kids should have pets because having a pet provides companionship throughout the ups and downs, as Rebecca DeFasse says in her online article. It seems like if a kid has a bad day at school or is making fun of by other kids and they don't have a lot of friends, they can always come back and see their pet and they just cheer them up. Pets also give unconditional love. It seems like kids come home, even if they're having a good day with their friends, and all their friends can come home and their pets are always so happy to see them. Kids will also learn to be more responsible if they have a pet. It seems like you come home, you got to do something with your pet to take care of it because the pet is basically, you're the pet's life and for the pet's whole life. Jennifer Houston says, children with pets develop a sense of responsibility and care for others early on in life. So as you grow older, the more pets you have or the more people that you meet, it seems like you'll also have responsibility for them. saving pets from the animal shelter also helps because they can make skilled assistance for the handicaps in forms of service dogs. Some dogs can do this, mostly golden retrievers and labs, but it seems like all the dogs that do that serve a great benefit to the society. And kids growing up with pets, they're also more compassionate, because they learn the issue about having pets and how sensitive they can be. Not every single kid will own a pet. Not every single kid will have the chance to own a pet. But it would be very beneficial for kids to have a pet while growing up, to teach them to be more responsible. But every kid while growing up should try to own a pet.